Meow. Meow. It's the return of Dadscar. I found this at a thrift store for $1, and I just knew it had to be done. And my dad's birthday was coming up, and there's Leona. She's kind of a rare sight to see. She is high anxiety, who came from a feral cat colony, and all that, so she's very skittish around people, even though we've had her for forever. Alright, there's me just pouring gesso on top. I could've, maybe woulda, shoulda taken those stickers off and cleaned it up, but kinda didn't feel like it. And I think it kinda helped out with, like, some of the design and making it a little more interesting, because I had those kind of stickers still sticking out. I definitely should have taken the number 4 off the top, but oh well. It still kind of worked out. So I'm just laying down some base colors here. Nothing too exciting about that. It was kind of a pain trying to, like, get in some of those little, I guess, vented areas, you could say, and some of the curves, and especially when I was going through the adding the different colors part. That was kind of a not fun pain, but I made it through. I survived, don't worry. But yeah, like I said, this is just the base color. I have much more plans on top of that. And my cat is very active right now, if you can hear her in the background at all. She wants pets, and to say hi to everyone. Say hello to Punk! So, yep, there's the darker blue at the back. I'm painting it as close to what I did on the cup as I can. The shape of this was a little different, and the one on the cup was a little more cartoony, I guess, a little more flat. So it was easier to stick all the sponsorship logos on the side, where on this one, I was able to do like one sponsorship on the back, the number on the side, and actually I stuck 2 sponsorships on this side. But one I don't show on camera because it's my dad's boss from his woods job, and I'm not posting someone's last name online like that. So there's a couple of things that I didn't do on camera that I did off camera for obvious privacy reasons. But yeah. So, like, literally the only logo you're gonna see finished is the Maxwell house. Because he likes coffee. I don't drink coffee. I kind of joke that my dad is addicted to this stuff, so I just let him have it. That, and I just do not like hot liquids. They are very unnatural. They're gross. They're weird. No, that includes hot chocolate. I don't like hot chocolate either. We're just gonna get that out there now. And this is where I started realizing how many, like, indents there were in this, and ray spots that kind of lined up perfectly for adding different colors in, so of course I added purple. My dad's favorite color is blue, but I could not resist adding the purples in. Originally I was gonna leave that swirl on top of the purple, I guess, but then I decided, nah, if I want it, I can fix it later. And this is the logo for our local ice cream. That was kind of a funny story. The one in town here got bought out, and instead of keeping the supply of the local ice cream, they went with a different ice cream. So the one day my dad was like, let's go for ice cream. We're gonna go to the other town though. Like, okay. So on the way over he was talking, and so the Mac Fudge over there is kinda ucky. I'm like, well, maybe not ucky, but disappointing. Disappointing is ucky. So that's the reason for the ice cream logo. It was pretty funny at the time. Also, I do think that this metallic paint really made a huge difference with the car. Like, it was, for me, it just was not looking good otherwise. And I just really, really like what the metallic paint did for the car. I mean, cars are usually shiny anyway, and the plan all along was for the metallic paint, but instead of adding like 4,000 layers of metallic paint, it was definitely easier to have a base layer on top. And I don't know if I should have done the windows black. I maybe should have, but I also didn't want the windows to blend in with everything else, especially given with how dark the backside is. And maybe I was also overthinking that. Those were not the biggest pain to clean up, but they were also not fun because it took a lot of layers of white in some areas. The flames were also not that fun. But anyway, here we go. There's Maxwell House, and the rest was done off camera. I do actually like how the end result came out. I know it's a little hard to see with my lighting. Maybe someday I'll get smart and figure that out. But yeah, I think he liked this one. Maybe it was really hard to tell. I didn't get a ton of reaction, but I got more from this than I did the cups. But yeah, I'll leave my Discord link in the description down below as usual, and I hope to see you guys all back next week. I kind of forgot to do Easter stuff, so maybe the week after we will see what happens. Happy Easter! Bye-bye!